guys, welcome to the grind. We are getting our first look tonight at Ravenhearst 3.0. Now, I realize it actually came out 2 days ago, technically, and almost 24 or 48 hours ago. But, you know, stuff happens and you can't always do the needful in the gaming. But we are going to get started with Ravenhearst 3.0 tonight. I am super thrilled with it. Now, I think we're going to take a slightly different tact with the Ravenhearst 3.0 game. We're going to set it up for warrior difficulty as per usual. We're going to have a 24-hour cycle at 90 minutes, block durability and everything else, pretty much bog standard. Again, Ravenhearst, I don't know if this blood moon count actually makes a difference, so we're leaving it at 64, seeing what happens. Enemy spawning, on airdrops every day. I'm marking the airdrops because in our stream series, for Ravenhearst 2.0, of course, I didn't mark the airdrops, and for some strange reason, I can never see the orange smoke. I actually have had somebody mention, I don't know where the smoke is. I can't even see the smoke myself. So, to be honest with you, I'm just going to mark the airdrops because they are super important in this, and we can't always get them on day one. So at least if I know where the orange thing is, I can mark it. We can come back to it at a later time, but for that, we are going to actually have to play the game. So our seed's going to be Ravenhearst 3. And random gen, survival single player, yada yada, good old bog standard game setup. And we'll get started right now, and I'll see you guys when everything loads. Alright, you guys, we made it back. I don't honestly know how to explain this, but I can't believe that actually, in rendering the world, or hub generation, whatever you want to call it, this killed it. On the RAM usage. I mean, 10 gig to build this, which was absolutely fantastically used, which I'm impressed. I gotta tell you, it makes you feel like there's so much in the world. But in any case, I want you guys to take a minute to pause and to watch this. And the reason that I say that is because I don't know Jax personally. I mean, sure, been on his Discord, I chat, I enjoy it. Truth of the matter is that you can really tell from all the people who are listed here, this is actually a huge labor of love. No joke. First sentence knocks it out of the park because they truly did care about this enough to make sure it got released on time. Any issues have been fixed so far. Anything that's been confusing people and preventing them from getting into the game, Jax has been all over it. I gotta say my hat is off to Jax in a big way because I think he killed it with this mod. And again, for the 15 minutes that I played, previously just to load it up and see what's what, I gotta say, pretty damn enthusiastic about it. But in any case, if you haven't had the opportunity to read it while I've been jabbering on here, take a second to pause now, and I'll wait till you get back. All right, I imagine you're back now. In any case, what I'm gonna do is get through this and just say the initial quest lines have changed just a smidgen. I mean, more so than they normally had in the past. The expansion of the initial quest line is way more streamlined in my opinion. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a static. Scared the hell out of me. I'm like, no, initial area, no zombies, no zombies. But in any case, we're gonna do the needful on the original chunky stuff here. Oh, nice honey already. What are you talking about? First and foremost, we are going to do our class selection, and in this case, in the previous Ravenhearst 2.2, 2.0, 2. Whatever, version 2, we did the archery crate / bow class / Rudy Tooty point shooty. In the stream, we're actually using the survivor crate, which, to be blatantly honest with you, I kind of like a lot. I don't want to take, I don't want to really take those two again, but I kind of did want to see what changes in the survivor crate, because I know I'm just going to end up getting a bow with this one. So we're definitely going to take the survivor crate again. I'm super enthusiastic, and just in case nobody knows, or if you're watching and you don't know, I'll put a link to the to the engine for Ravenhearst 3.0, and if possible, and I think I probably can, but I'm not 100% sure, I'm going to put a link to Jax's Discord for Ravenhearst, which is, I mean, right now source prime for any information for Ravenhearst 3.0. Other than the 7 Days to Die forum offshoot chunk there for Ravenhearst. But in any case, just in case you weren't aware, Average Joe is we'll call it hardcore mode. You get really nothing at all. You don't get anything special. You don't get anything magical. You don't get special weapons or anything, any big bonus. It's essentially you're just saying, okay, I got what I have right now. Forget this crate business. Let's go ham on this mother. But I'm not insane, and I'm not going to do that right now, given that this is my first time with 3.0 in a serious playthrough. We're going to take the survivor crate and see what we get. Whoopsie daisy. All right, so we got to put that on our doojang. Oh, nice. That's not even the suitcase anymore. That's some like super awesome Yeti looking cooler thing. But in any case, let's unlock this bad boy and see what's inside. Cool. It makes a hell of a slam sound now. All right, what do we get? All right, same stuff it looks like we got the first couple of times, or the first time we did this. Nice little herbal antibiotic, a couple extra torchies. Wooden sign, which we don't need, because I figure we'll make that when we need it, but the important one, we are going to read our class paper. Accepting this will give you a wooden bow. Are you kidding? So that was actually the thing that kind of hurt my feelings about the Survivor class before. Yeah, you get some really important recipes, but what you didn't get, and I think it made Survivor really challenging, but actually really painful too, is you could make a bow and you can make stone arrows, and that's all well and good, but you didn't get one to start, or you really didn't get a weapon to start, and I think that this is awesome. All right, so Cage's video, which I'm going to throw a link here to his channel. Hopefully I can go straight to his video. But when he did the first video he did of Ravenhearst, now I'll admit I tried to kind of stay away from as much playthrough as possible, because I don't know, I wanted to have my virgin eyes go in knowing as little as conceivably possible other than what I read in the chats. And he's illustrated how much the stone axe, does diddly squat to these boulders anymore, and I want to have some kind of better method by which to mine boulders, which you're going to need to do. So that being said, we're going to need a stone axe, which we cannot make yet because we're short one tiny chunk of stone. And again, I don't want to wander too far from our home base, because if I does, we's gonna get murdered. Alright, let's get our first stone axe. Let's not get our first stone axe. Damn it, I didn't. Well, I guess I needed to do that no matter what, but we got some cloth around here somewhere. Yep, recipes. Nope, not bandages, bedrolls. Let's get this sucker down and see what it does for us. Alright, got the bedroll down. Pick up some extra feathers. Feathers are feathers, and feathers are good. Alright. Definitely need to not be nude. There's no nudity. Hood, pants, shirt, shoes, service. I don't really want to go too far in here, because the last thing we need is to get jumped by a frozen lumberjack. Oh, fantastic. Thank God we had found that moldy bread. There are an awful lot of hollow stumps around here. Alright, now, ooh, nice. That could be very useful very soon. Little grain alcohol. I like the little bong you get when you equip stuff. Nice. I don't know where this special stone axe came from, but I'm down with that. 4, and I'm curious as to what's the best amount to scrap, but scrap 1 gives you 1. So 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, 4 is 5, and 5 is 6. So it seems like groups of 4 or 5 seem to be the kind of the way to go. Now I'm not 100% sure yet. This just seems to make wood, but using a wood chipper will yield you more sticks, and wood chipper will make more sticks, and you can scrap this log and turn it into normal wood, or you can use a wood chipper to maximize your return. So that's pretty awesome. We now can do stuff with the wood chipper. Now, there is a town to the north of us which is absolutely awesome. I did both read in the patch notes, which I will certainly review, and I also heard tell from various people who've already played that the super cool, awesome thing that you can find is that the world is a lot flatter now than it used to be, which is great because building bases does require some flatness, and you know, it doesn't have to be utterly and completely flat. You can always terraform yourself into a good area, but the world's a lot more flat than it used to be, way less hilly, and definitely more conducive to base building, and apparently there's a massive increase of towns, which is fantastic. Now, I'm just going to get rid of this news report here. Well, bog standard news report, zombies and stuff. Burn them or shoot them in the head. Fantastic. Okay, so let's take a look. We got our stone pickaxe made. Let's find out how bad is bad. So, whoops, no, don't bandage the rock. So, oh yeah, 1 damage and nothing? Sweet meat. Well, that's a lot more than 1 damage, but we're not getting a stone every single time, but at least we're definitely getting stones. We gotta make a wooden bow, even though we already have one, but that's okay. So what we'll do is we are going to make stone arrowheads. Remember, in this game, stone arrowheads are necessary. It's not just made arrows with stones. But to make the stone arrowheads, each stone you use gives you 2 arrowheads, which is good to know, because if you want, 10, you make 5. If you want 25, you make 13.5, which is impossible. But if you want, 50, you make 25. You want 100, you make 50. So 2 to 1, great ratio, love it. And I think the last pertinent / important thing that I could mention is, for the initial quest line is wood frames require nails, which means you're absolutely going to have to, do the initial grinding mining of these boulders to get some raw iron that you can scrap into iron, unless you start really close to a... Ooh, got no stamina. I'm living La Vida Loca pretty much on that one. But you scrap the iron that you have into scrap iron, and then scrap the scrap iron, or scrap it. You can then craft iron nails in your inventory, again in a beautiful 2 to 1 ratio, and give yourself a fighting chance of actually being able to make wood frames. Alright, I'm going to pick up a few rocks. I'm going to make our way into this town, and once we get there, we will look for a nice little place to see what we can get, possibly to better equip ourselves. But I think job 1 in this mod is going to be find a place where we can be safe in the night. Oh, I was just going to say, it's funny that we haven't seen any zombies yet, but shut my mouth, because here comes one right now. I think we're going to have to bow her, because in my infinite wisdom, I didn't make a actual weapon. I have to admit, the crawling at me is super creepy. Damn, she is just taking it like a champion. Oh my god. Iron arrows to the dome. She ain't even going down. Did I not? Yeah, I did. Okay, bug out. Don't let her hit me. Oh my god, there's another creepy crawler. Okay, don't run at the other one. I need to take 2 seconds to get rid of this for a second and put the wooden club on in a very weird spot for me, but I'll live with it for now because we need to beat her to death. Oh my god, finally. Wow, what a beating. I've never seen... I gotta admit, I do recognize that it was out there that these guys were going to be a lot harder. But, I mean, that was kind of awesome. And scary. For future reference, I don't want to die. Alright guys, we are kind of in the town. Got kind of chased by a couple lumberjacks, which blissfully weren't running, so I'm not going to mess with them right now. Hopefully they're not going to come back and mess with me. And we are going to beat this one over the head and neck until dead. Come on, lady. Oh, finally. Okay, so got her. No, sandwich. Oh my dear lord. There's a whole bunch of people over here. And he just spawned in, the jerk. That is not an appropriate weapon. Alright. I'm thinking we can hide up on that rooftop. Just to the right of us. Oh, Sven's on his way. Oh god, Stompy's on his way too. Holy god. Stompy Stomperson. Here he comes. Sven needs a couple quick headshots. Oh my god. Well, what? I'm gonna break this club before I kill all four of them. I know it. It's coming. Can this torch be used as a weapon? Well, I can certainly set dudes on fire. That should help. Whoa! I did not know you were behind me, lady. I cannot believe you did not just touch me. Alright, another one bites the dust. Damn it, put the club back on. Man, I gotta reorganize my tool belt in a second. Gotta admit, these guys are kind of just punishment sponges. I really feel like this is not doing any damage. Which is fine. I know we'll level up and eventually we will get better weapons and higher skills. Oh god, Stompy McJessica over there is finally making her way over. Although I should have taken the time out to shoot him in the... Whoa, buddy, you are way too close. That was a hell of a dance move there, Sven. Oh, Sven's down. Alright. We're getting there. 2 left. Well, I did say I was going to totally break this club, and it looks like she's a hurting unit. Oh, yeah. Oh, how did you not die from that? I gotta tell you, I don't think I'd be able to keep this up if it wasn't for the fact that you get the Roadrunner buff when you're standing on... Whoa! That was in my face and very gross. Roadrunner buff while you're standing on the street. There he goes, alright. And... end of that problem. Wow, that was an awful lot of time wasted getting beat up by zombies, but that's not really any better than the current helmet I'm wearing, so we're not going to mess with that. Definitely take the t-shirt though, because t-shirts are awesome. Nice, a singular bullet and a thingamajig helmet. Nice, nice. Ooh, more bullets and a nice set of boots. Ooh, Scavenger's Delight challenge. The club needs me, I better read it. Alright, well we'll take it and read it. What's this? How are you doing out there, Prospect? We know you are doing your best to survive, but the club needs a favor from you. Complete this task and you'll be rewarded. Stay safe, brother or sister. Jax, heat up some food. Alright, I'll heat up some food at some point. Alright, we are inside. Ooh, nice, shopping basket. What's in here? Nice, what is that? House cleaning supplies. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Hey, you never know when I might want to tidy up. Alright, there's definitely a guy in here someplace. That is not ideal. Alright. Whoa! Okay. Alright, I understand. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt and intrude in your house. But I'll let him get his way out while I take care of Crawler McGee here with a series of well-placed shoulder shots. Oh, Big Mama made it out. That ain't good. She seems to be kind of motoring. I shot him in the ass. That's just how we roll. That is what I'm talking about. That was a good shot. What the hell is that? A shorty bar. Haha, nice. Eating this bar will give you the power of Mighty Mouse. Alright, I'm down. Man, why does everybody gotta be crawling? You know what? Let's see if we crouch down. If we can get him with any better shots. Because I feel like I'm just gonna piss away these arrows really quick. Alright. Holy God, and another chick. This ain't cool. Hopefully she just buggers off somewhere. No, she's going right in the house. That's fantastic. Hey, dude, I'm behind you. Whoa! Twisted up somehow, some kind of fierce there. I get the distinct impression you are up here. Yes, you is. That is not a weapon, stupid. Ah, she's gonna make me have to go outside, isn't she? Okay, I gotta get out of here. Oh, no. Ah, you got me, a little twit. Oh, come on, that hit her so bad. That hit her. I call shenanigans and hacks. You little danks. Yeah, archery's now level 2. What you gonna do now? I'm becoming a master archer before your eyes. See? Down you go. See you later, punk. Alright. Now. Ooh, Cheez-Its. I love Cheez-Its. Yum. Oh my god, are you joking? Well, we'll deal with him at a later date. And we'll have to open that at some point. Oh, really? Well, you're going to keep trying to get through that, which I'm sure you will before I kill you, but... Oh, I may have been incredibly incorrect about my assessment of your ability to get through this thing. Hell, shot in the boobs. I gotta think Alpha 17 is gonna throw a huge monkey wrench at this, though, only because, I mean, look at how many arrows you gotta throw at one guy. I mean, at low level, it would kind of, in a way, hurt the challenge of the game to say, oh yeah, well, you know, you're gonna put a ton of arrows in this guy. Yeah, but you can recover a great deal of them. So I don't know. It's almost kind of less impactful in a way. Ooh, what's this? Whiskey. Hey, all right. Never know when I'm going to want to get hammered. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, cold goldenrod tea. Badass. 40 stamina, 20 hydration. A little bit of wellness. That's nice. But we should have some. Very few, but some. Raw iron, which we are going to scrap into iron chunklets. And then we are going to make some nails. Because we are going to need to make a bunch of those. In fact, we'll just make them all the nails because we don't need them right now. And now we are going to make wood frames. Now we got to make 3, but we're actually going to make probably about 8 just in case. I mean, you can never have enough wood frames. Now, scrap this club, throw that there. Now, step the first. We're going to block this off because we're going to need to build a ladder later. But we're not gonna, we won't upgrade that right this second. Yeah, we're not gonna. I have to admit that's a little confusing. Oh, okay, I see, because it's the plate at the bottom, so I can't. But I could put that there and then just jump up here. Of course, you know, then I'll attract fruitcake over there. That's okay. No longer detects me. He'll eventually give up. Oh, cool. Cooking pot. Alright, man, I gotta say, this mod is super badass so far. I'm stunned at how similar yet... God, bloody hell, that scared me. That just bag, I thought it was a zombie. Holy schnitzel. Well, he's obviously gonna get in unless we deal with him. Which means we're gonna have to put that away and bust out the pick somehow. Well, I get the distinct impression he's actually not gonna need any help getting in. Yep, see, told you. Alright, so little whackety smackety over the head here. I haven't even looked at what the skill tree looks like now, so once we get upstairs, I think we should take a peek at that and then decide what our next steps are going to be. Ah, a little crossbow bolt action there. A little bit of, oh, actually, you know what we could do? Let's get rid of this stone axe. It's just inventory space. We're going to throw this here. Oh, that scared me. I thought I was getting plant fibers out of that. Alright, hey, you know what? Not too bad. We're just going to use this to get a little bit of iron. Because we're going to need to make more nails. Alright, better get this thing a little bit more organized. We're going to have to throw in these wood frames here, because we don't need anybody sneaking up on us. Alright, boom, yes, okay, doors locked up tight. Perfecto. Now, you know what? We will upgrade that, because hell, we've got to do it for the quest anyway. Jesus, crouch down, don't need to get detected. So, bedroll down. Bedroll. Perfect. And while the bedroll's crafting, let's see what's in here. My money's on trash compactor. Nope, toilet. That's close. Technically, it's a trash compactor. And a little murky water. Not bad. Okay, so let us throw this down. And then we have to craft a campfire. Campfires just in case. Yeah, see, I don't even have enough. Campfires now take coal to make, which is awesome in a way and kind of scary. Oh, he's wailing on that. Alright, well, we're going to out of here anyway for the time being, because we're going to have to go find a little bit more coal. Finish the campfire. And I think we... Oh, sweet. She's going to have some armor. I know it. Discuss what we're going to do with our tree and the survival class and the quests going forward. Oh, only took you 32 shots to go down? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Alright, who the hell's freaking out over here? Why do I feel like someone right at the back of the building? Oh, Jesus, yeah. Right at the back, no kidding. Like, up my ass in the back. Nice. Alright. Hey, we got 15 zombies completed. Oh, and actually, that seems like a whole new type of quest thing. Sweet. Oh, that's actually really neat. Alright, now we get to kill 2 stags. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but we can do it. Ooh, free corn. Definitely need food in this game, that's for damn sure. Alright, so, extra pieces of coal I think are going to come out of this bunk weird burned out tree, I hope. Oh please, oh please, oh pretty pretty please. Ah, there it is. Okay, 3rd piece of coal. Coal seems to be quite a bit harder to find in this game. Which is, I guess, a good thing. If the purifying tablets are still exactly as the purifying tablets used to be, an abundance of coal just makes for really easy water to get. But that being knocked down is a good thing. Oh, sweet, gravestones. Oh, I guess this, yeah, that was a church from the other side. Alright. That makes more sense. That'd be cool if we could build like a little ramp up to the other building there. We'd have like a 2-stage little house type thing. Alright. Let's see what we can get out of these cars. Are you kidding? Right away. Unbelievably, but every other playthrough I have done, I have not been able to get, or not playthrough, but every other Let's Play that I've done now, which is, I mean, limited, but still relevant. I have not been able to find a mining helmet. And so far, Ravenhearst 3.0, day 1, like 40 minutes in, boom, mining helmet. Nothing else in any one of these damn damaged sedans. Holy crap, why are they making this dude walk like a fat guy and he's actually much larger than he should be? Which is lending to his creepiness. But arrows to the face won't steer us wrong. See? 2 to the head and then you're dead. Oh god, that's weird. Oh, he totally blew up weird. I have to... That's so weird. Oh my god, that was awesome. I wouldn't call it a graphical anomaly so much as I'd call it gross, but still. Oh yeah, no, I know. I know what happens with that guy. Oh, shit. Are you kidding? Nah. I'm hunted, but I think maybe that huntage does not have to be permanent. Yeah, let's bugger off. Maybe he'll just think better of his mistake and leave us alone. Oh yeah, see, we're undetected. He probably won't come anywhere near here now. I forgot to loot this car. Okay, that was deep guttural and kind of frightening. So, I'm not gonna... Schnitzel. Jeez, Liz! Dude just blew up that car. Well, I guess that's a thing. Alright. Let's go up here and take a look at some quests and see what we gotta do to progress in this beast. And while we're at it, see if we can get any starting day food. Oh, what the hell is that? I've never seen that before. Disposable pie pan. Cool. We can make carrot cake and apple pies. We're gonna be eating like kings. Incandescent bulb, nice. Nice little extra iron. Totally useful right now. First chunk of twine, right out from under the sink. And some pickles. Alright, we gotta get rid of some stuff. I'm definitely not putting facial piercings from random zombies in my face. There's still more stuff to loot up in here. Alright, fancy toilet. Perfect. Oh, some extra glass jars. Always handy. Definitely handy and necessary, like good God. Alrighty, so, I hate to say this, but with the timer that I set up in my recording, my alarm didn't go off, so I actually have had a pretty significant chunk of the last little bit that I recorded cut. But we're going to go back and kind of redo a little bit of it right now, because actually this was a first look. This is just to see what Ravenhearst 3.0 is. I think this is going to be a pretty magical experience going forward, but first and foremost, I was taking a look at a lot of the quests, and there's some pretty wacky stuff going on here. In that previously with Ravenhearst 2.0, it was, here's the game, welcome to Ravenhearst, good luck, thrown to the wolves, which is great. I mean, it definitely makes for a good hardcore mod experience, but it makes things like memes that show up that says, find twine here and there or whatever. To be honest with you, I remember twine memes, but I can't remember one of them. But the whole, scrap wood for sticks, it makes them a lot easier to get through, because you don't really know where you're going to be finding stuff. And a lot of times some of the whatchamacallums, some of the tooltips don't really explicitly tell you if anybody's seen Undead Legacy being played. I mean, the tooltips in Undead Legacy are specific. They tell you exactly where to go and how to get there, which is fantastic. It's great if that's what you're into. That is absolutely fantastic. And now it's nighttime, but we're hiding up on the roof and hopefully not gonna get jumped by crazy demon zombies, which I'd imagine, unless they're gonna come falling out of the sky, so long as we cram something here. Specifically, where did I put my wood frames? Don't know why I closed that. Just throw one there for this time being. But we will, you get your hand held a little bit here, like just to get you going. So, first quest being Taylor Station. Well, not the first, it's just the first on this list, but it just gives you this is how you make the Taylor Station. I checked the skills log, and one of the things that you need for the skills log, or one of the things you need for the skills tree to get the Taylor Station is construction tools at 20, so that'll take some time to get. And then pretty much just build a basic forge, get an anvil cranked out, a bunch of forged iron, bippity boppity boom, Taylor Station. You can make some cloth armor. It's bloody fantastic. It's kind of nice that you get that leads into hide armor. However, I mean, I remember in Ravenhearst 2.0 I wasn't super keen on making the cloth armor, because you could make hide armor faster with less random stuff. Like you didn't need to have a tailor station. And then now it's forcing you, hey, you're going to be making cloth, which I would imagine is useful because I have never really bothered building the tailor station, though I'm sure it's super useful for a bunch of stuff. Wood chipper, straight away we could build that right now if we had all the stuff for it, which is, despite the fact that the quest is indicating that it is hard, probably wouldn't be that difficult. I mean, really all we need is a wrench and a forge, and we're eventually going to get all the stuff, and you can craft the wood chipper in your inventory right now. You just need the stuff in the objectives panel. I actually missed crafting an ammunition table, which is fine. I mean, I'm going to read them all anyway. But this is nice because it lets you know, hey, you got to get this to make sure you can make bullets. Because bullets are important if you want to kill things. You know, club's great, but I'm going to cut out a little bit of the fighting only because these guys are abuse sponges on day one. They're just taking punishment like crazy, and it took, for the 6 zombie little tiny gathering we had when we finally got into town, I mean, that was 20 minutes really just to kill them. This was the quest that we found. This is nice, just a chain quest, kill more and more and more zombies as you go. Very useful for, you know, the additional skill points that it'll get you. Something you definitely want to make sure you do. Station tools are nice. You get a hint of what you need to find to make the stations work. Tenderizers and a butcher's knife for the food prep table, sewing kit for this tailoring station, cooking grills and cooking pots for the advanced campfire, skillet for the ovens, blacksmith stuff for the blacksmithing table, and the advanced forge, and a mold, I would imagine, for the same place. It's actually really decent. We've got our class quest here, which, you know, we're not stuck on, but not going to be able to make sudden progress right now because, you know, 2 stags, I would hope, aren't going to just drop out of the sky on us. And something to get you started in cooking. I mean, we're almost there. We literally need 1 twine. I had 1 twine in my inventory, and I popped it over into this. I made a small box, cardboard box, because, you know, definitely need to have something to store items in up here. And then the Jax hates you and wants to give you a slap personally. Gather 10,000 of all the basic items. So I can only imagine how much fun it's going to be to get through all this eventually at some point. And then this is the tail end of our basic survival quest. This is the last one of the, you know, the initial quest chain. Get your lumps of clay and stones, slam them together into cobblestone rocks, show you that blocks have upgradability, and you can start with flagstone, move straight to concrete. It's nice. If, you know, you can make concrete, of course. But that being said, I really do appreciate the new quest chains, but the thing that I've literally avoided seeing, and I'm going to avoid for another 2 seconds because I want to show you guys the new super cool item that you start with right away, day 1, fresh, new, don't even have to open your class quest crate, is the binoculars, which are, I think, going to be very, very useful. Now, if you right click with them, same as like zooming or iron sighting any weapon, you get to look through some pretty fancy looking binoculars, which I kind of like. But the thing that I love about them is, you know, it zooms you in to begin with, but if you roll up the mouse, these things, whoa, they're, you know, a little sensitive, but you get some mad wacky zoom on this. Like, you get to see way far into the distance, which I think would really help for seeing, you know, a super cool POI that you don't know that you want to get to, but you're definitely going to go for. I will bet dollars to donuts that there very well might be a pool in the back there, and we can definitely use that as a water source. Ooh, there's that fancy house. I gotta say, I've loved that house, but I know that thing's gonna be swarming with zombies. Something I might want a slightly stronger weapon for. But the binoculars are super cool, a great addition. I think it's bloody brilliant, and I'm glad they're there. Now, for the pièce de résistance, the last thing I'm going to do before I leave it here for the day, guys, is I'm going to take a look at the skills tree, because from what I understand, it is different. And different is good, because as much as I love the fact that there was a bazillion different crafting items that you could take, or crafting, you know, blunt weapons, bladed weapons, primitive weapons, or primitive crafting, it was a lot of different options for kind of the same thing, and I like the streamlined, I think, approach that this is going to take, where at the moment, I believe we're not going to have a bazillion different options to make every single different thing. Yeah, I don't mind the blade, the bow, and the blunt weapon. That doesn't bother me, but because, you know, you're going to fixate on one thing, likely. I'm wondering if, yeah, so you're not going to be leveling these up past the first point until eventually you get another class. I still really don't absolutely know what miscrafting does. Really, I haven't seen it yet. And I gotta say, not seeing Robin Hood here yet making me nervous. Oh, Sexual Tyrannosaurus is here, as per usual, which is good. Oh, here's Johnny. What the heck is that? Ah, you want to kill people with an axe? Use this. Nice. Alright, well, some bog standard pummel Pete and breaking and entering, which, to be honest with you, not super enthusiastic about. Stone crossbow bolts. Oh, really? Okay, so we can't make stone crossbow bolts, which is fine. There's that Taylor station that we need construction tools 24. Oh, wow. A ton of different storage options. That's really cool. I'm curious as to why duffel bag is temporary storage. Ore storage? Minecart? Bloody hell, that's awesome. Albeit I think we need basic storage and I didn't see that. Oh, there it is. So just construction tools 10 you can... Oh, I not only saw it, I clicked on it and I just didn't bother reading the title. Good job. Nice. Alright, so there's a lot of the same, which is good, that's fine. But some similar stuff. Oh, armor crafting now actually has a true use. That's actually quite awesome. Diamond armor? Ooh, that would be pretty damn awesome. Concrete mixing, nice. Science 3, mining tools 20. Oh, that's not bad. That's something that you're definitely going to get. Like, science is definitely useful for, well, in vanilla building mini bike, but wow, that's awesome. And miner 69er, same as bog standard. Ooh, radiation. That's scary, but potentially very interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, well, the farming class has got some with similar skills. Wow, this is really interesting. I'm going to put a link to the class, or excuse me, the patch notes and the... I'm going to put a link to the patch notes and to the skill trees and everything, all the information that Jax has compiled and put out there on either his engine, the forums, or his Discord, really, because I think it would be super useful to have at your fingertips. But honestly, I think the streamlining that's happened to this class and skill menu and everything that has come to benefit us now, I think is definitely going to make this game a completely interesting challenge going forward, and I am absolutely stoked to see what happens in the next episode. But I think we're going to leave it here for today, guys. It was just a first look, and I'm really, really grateful for it. I'm so glad that... Okay, I got to admit, how the hell are we going to lock this? Like, yeah, you can put a code on it, but it's a cardboard box. Just cut a hole in the side. That's hilarious. What, did they just take the tape off? But anyways, if you like what you saw here today, guys, please don't be afraid to hit that like button and subscribe to this. Please hit the bell for notifications of episodes going forward. If you also check in the description, we're going to have a link to our Discord, and the Discord has a posting schedule. We're going to be doing videos released on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and we're going to have Twitch streaming on Thursday nights, 8 p.m., Saturdays, and Sundays. I hope you can check us out there. The link for the Twitch channel is going to be in the doobly-doo there below. And I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy Ravenhearst, and we'll see you again next time. Have fun. Alright, binoculars. What do your elf eyes see? Holy Jesus. Duck, you dummy.